Is your business's sound as unique as your brand? Find out how Ambitiously Entertainment can help you create the perfect atmosphere.
No, we're not on Weird Times. Hey, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
hey y'all. Listen, first and foremost, you have to forgive me if I sound a bit nasally. I think I told y'all yesterday if you tuned in. I currently have the sniffles, just the slight sniffles, not that heavy, nothing too crazy, but the sniffles. So please forgive me for sounding as nasally as I do. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Um, and apparently we are not live on Facebook or whatever, but it's cool. I don't know. Anyway, today. Today is the tap in. Today is the day that we tap in, baby. We tap into this nostalgia. We talk about some things from the past that we may remember, we may not remember. Um, you know, we also do this thing called the final exam. Um, which I'll let Doc when he comes in like explain a little bit more as we go along. Hold on. This is weird vibes over here. Okay. All right. But we'll let him explain some things. Y'all, I don't know what is happening. Okay. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, babe. Okay. All right, I see you. Doc said my audio and okay. And then okay, so that's up there. I don't know what's happening. I almost want to refresh it, but I'm afraid. But anyway, we do this thing called the final exam, um, where Doc comes in. He gives us, this nice. He'll explain it when he gets in here. But we talk about some things, and then I have some things to talk about, so we're gonna talk about them. Um, but yeah, that's what we do around here. So yeah, I guess I could give you a little bit of the final exam explanation a little early. No, I'm going to talk about the things we have going on. So, um, as you know or may not know, or because our audiences goes to different avenues and different people. Um, it's hard to say like, oh well, as you know, because some of you may know if you listen to this podcast. If you're an avid listener to this podcast, and then some of you might this might be your first time here. And so you how would you know? Because you just came in. So let me make some a few gathering announcements because that's what we got going on around here these days. All right. So one is okay, bam. It ain't on there, but it's on there, baby. One thing is that we actually are starting a network, and I've been working really, really hard on putting some things together. I'm sorry, I told you I got a cold. You just got to take it. I've been working really, really hard on putting some things together. Um, for this network, so far we have myself and the content that I create. We also have some sports content coming from another up and coming creator. Of course, we got DJ Root Crazy, so he got the music aspect covered. And I would like to start playing music videos again. I would like to start um, jumping back into the music video game because I now actually have a platform to run it the way I want to run it. And nobody's stopping me or saying, copyright infringement. None of that happens over there. So, um, yeah, I want to get back into playing music videos again. I want to bring those back. Listen, you spend these budgets to create these videos and then you stick them on one avenue, which is normally YouTube. And you get lost in the sauce, baby. I'm just trying to help you have another avenue to, you know, present your products and things of that nature. So yeah, that's that. I have not put anything on the site yet because I want to have it well structured before I do so. And so that's that. So nothing has gone on the site. Dang, Doc, what's going on, babe? Nothing has gone on the site just yet, but it's coming. So don't rush over there thinking that you're gonna see something just yet, because you're not. All the copy is together. It's a plan. We have a plan here. You're not just jumping. Okay, there we go. There we go. You're not just jumping out there and just put stuff out because I don't know, but that's not how we operate over here. Over here, we operate with structure and organization and planning and execution and all of those good things. So, yeah, nothing's on the website yet. What I will say is within the next week and a half, there will be something there. So just prepare yourself. Um, yeah, yeah, man. So, anyway, let me bring in my partner in good. You ready, babe? All right, all right, all right. All right, yeah, the tablet, and I can see the stuff. It was looking crazy for 2 seconds. I'm like, why can't I see anything? Anyway, hey, Doc, honey.
Okay. Kat, can you hear me? Do you hear any echoes or anything?
Nah, I don't hear no echoes. I hear you clear, loud and
Okay.
clear.
Awesome. I heard you talking and I turned off everything like the Twitch and stuff. I heard myself talking like 8 times and I heard you talking like 8 times. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but nobody heard you on this end because they don't hear you until I bring you in.
Okay.
So we was good to go on that part. But I'm sorry that you heard me 8 times. That was just
No, it was I had to do a quick restart and everything. It was something was happening. I don't know what the fuck it was. I mean, I don't know what it
oh,
was. It was
oh
acting wild.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just having a little conversation about the goings ons around here, the things that's happening. Um,
Big
I
moves,
don't
big
know.
moves.
I'm a little excited for the direction that I'm going in right now
Hmm.
because I mean, as much as I love doing the podcast, which I do, and I will continue to do, right? Because I always have something to talk about. I wanted to venture off into the production side of things.
Okay, okay.
Um, Extra heavy. I do, and I did, and I am. Because I don't like to say, well, I did. Like I'm not gonna do it, and I don't want to say I do as if I'm not doing it right now because I am, and
Okay.
it's happening. You feel me? I was also mentioning that we had. Well, I don't think I got to that part yet, but well, yeah, I did. No, I'm not really. That we have, yeah, well, kind of, sort of, couple of new avenues on content. It won't just be me anymore. We got DJ Rukazi preparing to do his own thing. Um, and then we have another podcast that will be kind of, well, I'll be producing. I won't be on camera. I'm not, no, it's not my podcast. But I'll be producing it and putting things together to make it happen. So
Okay.
I'm a little excited for the ventures that are going on. Also, that podcast will be on our network as well. Um, okay. I'm sorry. I stopped talking, y'all. Oh, I am
You
live
good?
on it. This is so weird. All right. You know what I think it is, Doc?
What's that?
I think I figured it out. What issues you were having. Okay, so now it's saying I'm on Facebook, right?
Hmm.
But earlier it was saying that it was not gonna let me be on Facebook, the bastards. And I'm like, why? But now we're on the actual let me see. We're actually on Facebook right now. And actually I'm assuming it's streaming on our Facebook page, my profile, but also our Facebook page, which I rarely stream on because I have more followers and friends on my actual profile than I do on the page, right?
Okay.
But now all of a sudden it just popped up. So I think it's really technical difficulties
Really? Because I,
with
funny enough, Twitch just clicked off. I had to refresh the Twitch side of it to get it back up and seeing it because that's where I posted the
yeah,
question.
I really think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here and just do this real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna terminate here.
I,
Um,
I really thought it was on my side. I'm like, why do I hear myself saying, "Hey, cat, cat," boom, 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 and I heard you saying, "Well, I'm going to talk about some things that's going on. Talk about some things that's going on." That was
Yeah,
so
but I
weird.
think it really it was just that thing or whatever. So yeah, it should be fixed by now. But I'm actually on Facebook. I'm looking at myself. I know I'm on Rumble because I just let well, it pops up every time I go live. I know I'm on YouTube because I shared the link on Facebook because I thought that we were not live on Facebook, and I definitely know we're on Twitch because you just told me. So everything is copacetic.
Okay.
Everything is copacetic, and again. I'm not the kind of person that just if it's not there, it's just not there. There are other places you could go to watch this show. Actually, so if one is down, like if Facebook is down, take your behind over to YouTube or Rumble or Twitch. You feel me? And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you some real good stuff. I go live on YouTube already, but we will be, and I go live on our website already, right? But as soon as the channel kicks in, which is soon, like a week and a half maybe tops.
Okay. Very soon.
Yeah, really, really soon. It's not a game. It's not a joke. I don't play. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. That's the kind of woman I am. But when that gets up there, I just didn't put anything on the website just yet because we putting it together. But it's coming. Copy is already ready. Um, but when that gets there, I'll be going live from there. Again, no restriction. I think I'll still go live from Rumble though, because I love Rumble and we get a lot of views over there at Rumble. But yeah, we'll be going live from there, and I think from that point I'm kicking Facebook out of the situation.
Okay.
I hate to say it like that, but I think from that point, I'm gonna stop going live on Facebook and only go live on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and our actual station.
Okay.
I got it mapped out in my head. As we're going, I'll figure out exactly what I want to do. But anyway, today is the tap in, my friends. Today is the tap in, and it is now time for our favorite segment. The final exam, baby. Yeah, we up in there. I don't
Let's
know
get
why
it.
I'm too pumped because all my bitches could go back. I'm saying all my chicks could
Mm,
go back to prison, and I don't
for real,
need
for
that
real.
in my life. I
For
need my
real.
bottom. Huh?
Yeah, for real, for real.
I
And I
need
would
my
like to
bottom.
apologize also before we get into the final exam. I had a crazy headache. My eye got swollen and stuff. I was
Oh no.
out for the last 3 days. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's like a fall allergy or something, but I was down for the count.
It's all good. It's all good. The show still went on. You feel me?
Mhm.
Actually, the crazy part was as fast as you was trying to get past that, the rest of the end of this case, we were at the last leg of the end of the case. So, like that got handled. And now we get into a wet and wire. But
Well, I'll talk about it towards the end, but all right.
um yeah, now the next thing is a wet and wire. But it's actually a movie review, but it's a wet and wire.
I get that link.
We'll
I'll
have
get that
other
link.
conversations as well.
So
But
final exam.
the final exam, let's get to that. I'm sorry, I still got the sniffles.
Look,
We get
hopefully
into the
you don't have the same stuff like I had. It was a
no, I don't want none of that. You can keep that. I'll pass. I,
all right, bet.
I'm not even going to complain too much about my little sniffles. Um, but it is now time for the final exam pop quiz. The
Yes.
year is 2011. Don't ask me why I chose this year because I never know why I choose these years. I just be trying to like, all right, let's put a year in there. I don't know how it's gonna go. But the year is 2011, and current score, Doc has 24. I have 62, holding down the championship. Our former co host has 5, still debatable. Our audience has 2 wins. I currently only have one Harley out of prison, which is so unfortunate and sad, but at least I got the one. That's how I feel about that. A win is a win, baby. A win is a win. A win
Thanks.
is a win.
That's true.
Um,
That's true.
But yeah, that's how I feel. That's my philosophy for life, y'all. Win is a win. As long as I win, I'm good. Um, you want to go ahead and explain this final exam, babes?
Yes. So the final exam is a hip hop quiz. It's composed of 5 questions. Basically, Kat gives me the year. I do my research. I come up with somebody that released the album that year, and I'll figure out some clues, 5 clues to give you, the audience, also Kat as the primary guesser. She has a game within the game. She'll explain that part. But basically, yeah, the first clue starts off kind of difficult. If you know, you know. By the fifth clue, it gets a lot easier. And it's hip hop, y'all. Y'all know what y'all been through. Y'all lived it. Y'all play it in your car. You bump it in your Jeep. You get it in your kickback, your function, your barbecues, and all that. Um, or you may have a CD or something that you took from somebody that you may want to give back, or you want to share your password to your Spotify, Apple Music, or your YouTube Music, something like that. But yeah, it's a fun game, and everybody
Doc, we
enjoy.
already discussed that I wasn't doing that, but whatever.
Hey,
Go
some people
ahead.
may want to turn over a leaf and do right by their friends and family. Sometimes,
I
it's
did
nothing wrong
right
with
by
going
my
back and saying,
family. I earned them CDs, all them meals I cooked. But go ahead.
"All right."
Go ahead.
But yeah, so I issue 5 clues. Each clue is tied for to a Harley for Cat. She'll explain what our Harleys are. But yeah, everybody's willing to participate. Cat only gets one guest. Anybody in the audience, anybody in the crowd, anybody listening, you get as many guesses as you want. And if you think you guessed it before, just put a timestamp in what the artist is you guessed to say that you guessed before the timestamp of when a cat actually guessed it. That gets some engagement on the actual videos and stuff.
Right,
Cat, you
right.
want to explain your Harleys?
Well, we get engagement, just not where everybody else think we supposed to get it. But anyway, I'll say this. Listen, I got 5 Harleys. I love them all equally. I don't ever want them to get it twisted. I do. I love them all equally. But number one, she don't never get out of. She ain't never been out of prison a day in her life. She broke the law one time and she been in there forever. We not gonna say what she did. I try to get her out, but it's kind of hard. The first guess is not a very easy one. Number two, she's been out every once in a blue moon, but she kind of be up in that piece too. But I love her. She likes robbing banks a lot. Um, Number three, she gets out, occasionally. Occasionally, she's more of a Grand Theft Auto kind of girl. Um, but yeah, she gets out occasionally. Number four, she's out more than any of them chicks. Um, and I feel like she just be doing armed robbery a little bit too much, and that's why she in there. And then there's number five. She's my bottom. I always make sure she get out. She really don't do a whole bunch of serious federal crime. She does a lot of misdemeanors though, and they get her in trouble a whole lot. But I love them all equally. And they know if they don't get out, it's money on the books, and they better show up to this visiting room and say hi to me and answer my phone calls when I call, or it's a problem. Simple as that. That simple. I think I explained them well.
Uh, that's a very tough love that Cat is issuing to him. But without further ado, are we ready to transition to the classroom? Does
Yeah,
everybody get the number two
let's
pencils?
go, let's go, let's go. We ready.
Number two, number two pencils. Number two pencils. We locked in. Number two pencils. Oh, somebody's not prepared. Oh, wait, maybe.
Yes, I am. I'm always prepared, baby. You
Okay.
you
All right.
you, you stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready.
Big fact. Shout out to Sugar Free. Um,
Shoot.
all right. Pencils. Do I need to separate anybody in this classroom?
Nope.
Oh, well, all right. Look, you may have to go to the counselor. You may have some internalized anger at some point that you're trying to exercise on other children and other, not children, but other people in your class. But anyway, take a scan, try and pass it down. Take a scan, try and pass it down. All right.
Mind.
Do we have any questions? Yes, Miss Catley Wu.
Since you brought it up, can I go see the counselor?
After this class.
All right, fine.
I'm assuming you've been studying. So, yeah, this is hip hop. You listen to it, you play it. We already covered that. Bumping your Jeep, bumping your Lex Coupe Beamers or Benz, from the East Coast to the West Coast, to the Dirty South to the Midwest. You grew up with it. You hear it all the time. With that being said, are we ready to begin the test?
We ready. We ready.
All right, number one, straight your way, no delay. Let me make sure I got it right. Yep, we do. Boom, bam.
Uh-huh. I'm waiting. I'm ready. Oh Lord, what did I set myself up for?
Mm.
Released in 2011, this rapper showcased a blend of gritty gangster rap over melodic. Oh my gosh, I hate that song. But I'm gonna put it up again over melodic tracks. The title of this project is a phrase often used to describe something that will never happen. Um, Adding a sense of dark humor. Well, you son of a ho ho. First of all, why are you gonna do that to people? I'm trying to think. Something that let me put this on there. The title of this project is a phrase that you use to that will never happen. Oh, I don't know this one. I'm sorry, number one. I love you. Money on the books. You better had showed up to this daggone visiting room, and you better accept. You better call me and let that chick tell me that you on the line so I can accept the call and know what you need in your commissary. Stop playing with me. Money on the books.
Number one gonna start telling you I don't need nothing. I
Yeah,
just
she not going to tell me that. Prison life is a hard life. She's never going to tell me that.
like, hey, look, you don't know. Somebody else might be taking care of number one
Yeah,
now.
well, she greedy. She want it all. She want hers and mine.
All right, so one in and all. Are you ready for number two? Miss
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
right.
she wants, and she wants it all. All right, here we
Look,
go.
she
Number
won it all. All of them won it all. But go ahead.
all right, number two.
Let's see. Let's see. They gained widespread critical acclaim for his collaboration albums with the producer. Oh, oh, wait, that was too fast.
Does it take a long time to turn it off?
Hold on. Let me see if I can get it off real quick because this is irking my soul. I want to be able to read these ninjas.
Look, while it irks Cat Soul, I do think number one is highly upset. She's been probably finding sanctuary, the sanctuary with other people that may be showing up to help her out.
Who
She
been
was
helping who out?
she may be just obliged because you are faithful
Who,
enough on your
who,
end to keep
nah, who been helping who out?
I don't know. I'm just saying
Because
shit.
I ain't been getting no help, baby. This all me.
No, I
And
said
so
number
you know
one.
the champ is here. Ain't nobody helping me out over here.
No, number one. Number one, Harley.
And she all right. This is the game. She know how I go. She all right. She is good. Trust me. Now they gained widespread critical acclaim for his collaborative albums with the producers. I can't even right now. Y'all see it. Alchemist, y'all. If you don't know who the hell these ninjas is, I'll fight y'all. His works has been nominated for a Grammy for the best rap album. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
No worries.
That's crazy up here in these nostrils. I can't even deal. Let me see. I gotta go look again. Oh my gosh. Who was working with? It was nominated for best rap album at the Grammys. Mm, this is special. Cause you don't work with these two producers just no any old day. They special. They a special kind.
Alchemist is. Let's look at Alchemist.
I'd say he's a yeah. They a special kind. Yeah, Alchemist is. I love that white boy. Anyway, I do. I love him to death. I love him to death. Like that's crazy. And I'm sorry just to go on the Alchemist tangent, but he's so Cali, but his beats be sounding so East Coast.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, tangent two.
I mean, I'm quite sure they his
Right
sound.
after premiere. Right after premiere, to me, it's like Alchemist,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that sound that I like.
yeah, yeah. But he's so Cali. I know. I remember somebody told me he was from New York, and I was like, "No, the hell he not." No, he is not. He's from Cali.
Yeah.
But she got to go back in too because this is a doozy. Love you, money on the bucks. No sad speeches, no violence. We not doing none of that tonight. She
All
all
right.
right.
Number three. You have a
Yeah,
visitor.
let's
Number three,
go.
come on out.
Let's go. But they know at the end of the day, it's money on the books, though. I'll be holding them down. They gonna be all right.
I
His
love how you tell them what they
musical
know.
what?
No, I would say I love how you tell them how they feel and what they know.
Cause I'm the head chica around here, not them. They don't get to tell me too much or nothing. Money on the books. Better be in this visitor room. I want this is my harem. Let me run my harem the way I need to run my harem. Thank you very much. His musical collaborations are diverse, including working with indie rock bands like and EDM producers. He has had high profile feuds with other rappers, often using his music to address them. Oh, well, this is easy.
Hmm.
Not really. Thanks.
Like I would trip there like this is either like okay.
Not really. This is really not an easy one. His collaborations are diverse. It's so vague. Like his collaborations are so diverse. Oh, he did a few things with some rock bands and some EDM producers. Oh, he always be having beef with ninjas, and he uses music. I mean, that's how you. Whatever. All right, get no. Don't got this one either. That
Damn.
nah, it's no damn. Nobody else has it either. Doc. Who else?
What are we doing this month? Let's
Move it forward. Number 4, because
number four. Number four.
yeah. Although one person comes to mind. Oh my gosh, one person comes to mind. Let me read this first though. Okay, no, it's not him. Known for his unique fusion of Midwest hip hop with the gangster rap sound of the West Coast. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. In the South, has features with major artists including Jeezy, Juicy J, and 2 Chainz. Jesus Christ, what are you doing to me today?
Now, what are you doing to
What?
your Harleys? What are you doing to your Harleys?
No, what are you doing to my Harleys? I'm not doing anything to my
I just gave
Harleys.
you the year.
You're the person who put these questions together. What are you doing to my Harleys?
That's when I'm the professor. Now I'm just the
No,
custodian.
no, you're
I'm
doing
just
it
the
to the
CO.
Harleys.
I'm
I'm
just
not
the
doing
CO.
anything but trying
I'm
to
just the
figure
CO
out
now.
who this ninja is.
I'm just the
You
CO.
doing
I
it to my
escort them from their
Harleys.
cell. I bring them to the visiting room.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
say what you
yeah.
gotta say,
Anyway,
and I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
escort them back
yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah. Whatever. Known for his unique fusion of Midwest hip hop. Jeez Louise. With the gangster rap sound of the West Coast and South, he has features from major artists including Young Jeezy, Juicy J, and 2 Chainz. Huh. And he collabed with indie rock bands, and he got tracks with EDM producers. Oh my gosh, this is hurting my soul. Sorry, baby girl, you gotta go too. I gotta try to save
Ooh.
your sister wife, because this is crazy right
I
here.
will
Let's
say this:
give me number
doing
5.
number five. Here go number five. But doing this research, I did realize, like, damn, this person has done a lot in a short period of time. Number
Yeah,
five.
give me number 5. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. They are from Gary, Indiana. Not where Michael and them from. Sorry, my bad. Not where Michael served in the U.S. Army, but was dishonorably discharged. Oh no, not dishonorably discharged after being caught smoking. Oh wow, I did that happens sometimes, bro.
Facts. Facts.
Also ventured into acting, starred in the film Down with the King. Ah,
Mm,
sheesh.
mm.
I might lose this one. Everybody going to jail on this one, but I ain't mad at him. That's why you see you could dishonorably discharge for weed. I ain't really mad at that. Like, all right. I mean, I am getting bullets flown past my head on a regular basis. I should allow to take a toke or two. But from Gary into Indiana, wait, trying to think of everybody that I knew that was in the military.
I
Him.
can name a bunch of rappers that I knew was in the military.
Oh
That's the
Lord,
funny.
let me go through my little list. You can, you the professor, you can't. Get out my head. He was, but he wasn't. He was, okay. He was, but he from. Okay. Yeah, I gotta work this out. I gotta do the mathematics. Um. Oh, but I thought he was from. No, but then let me revisit the thing at 3. No, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one right here.
Mm.
Because I don't know who the hell this is. I'm not even going to be angry that I lost it because I don't know who the hell this is. Sorry, baby girl. Next week I got you. Who is it?
Ooh. All right. Without further delay, this is who it is. It is bam.
I need to know. Bad.
There you go.
Um, I didn't even know that. Whatever makes sense because he do got a real straight lace family, like a real straight lace L7 family. Um, I did not know. I never knew that he was in the military ever. But I do
Oh,
like Freddie Gibbs.
he had a
He,
scholarship to Ball University.
I didn't know. Well, I don't be knowing that much about. Not to be
I didn't know
honest.
either. I had to do the research.
I don't be that interested in their little personal lives, but um, I do like Freddie Gibbs, and he's done multiple collaborations with one of my favorite artists. I think I'll always love him. I got to see him personally. I'm always gonna love him, which is Anderson. They've done a few things together.
That's his range
Um,
of music.
yeah, well, yeah. So they've done a few things together, and I love that. And we all know how I feel about my boo Andy and his versatility and musicianship. I love always. So yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I would have never known that though. It's a lot of things I don't know about Freddie Gibb, but he has done a lot.
In a
So
short period of time.
yeah. So the album was released in 2011. It's Freddie Gibbs and it's called Cold Day in Hell. Ha 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 ha. The aria is a cold day in hell. It'll be a cold day in hell before I. Yeah, that's crazy.
Before any
Um,
of the other artists get out. I'm throwing a jab. Just to be funny. I'm sorry.
um, Doc has 25. I have 62. Former co-host has 5 to be debated. Mama say, Mama son of Michael's side. Our audience members have 2 wins, and I have no Harleys out this week, which is it's not as disappointing as you think.
Really?
It would have been more disappointing if I would have took the guess, even though I know the how I did not know the answer whatsoever and lost them than it is for me to just gracefully bow out and say, I don't know who the hell this is and lose them that way. Because I
So
didn't know who the hell that was. So, you win some, you lose some.
do
Sorry.
the clues I'm sorry. Did the clues make sense? And you can see it
Um,
now?
they would if I knew that much about Freddie Gibbs.
Fair enough.
I don't know that much about Freddie Gibbs. I heard a few songs or whatever. I did see him um acting, but it wasn't in Down with the King. Actually, I seen him in the Wu Tang series saga. He was in that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he had played a character in there. So I did see him in that, but I don't. These are things I wouldn't know because I don't know that much about Freddie Gibbs. You feel me? I know some songs. I've seen him in a few in that saga, the Wu Tang saga thing. Um, yeah, I don't. So it would make sense if I knew more about him, but I don't know that much about him, so I can't say it makes sense.
Okay. What
Um,
year do you want next?
let's go.
Mm. And just a word of caution, a little bit. If it's
What?
older, you have been running through all the older years, so it's going to
I
be
know,
more.
I know.
Right.
I don't need a word of caution on that. I'm very. We've been doing this a while. I kind of know where the range of which way I go. You know what I mean? I was gonna say 2014.
Okay. 2014.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very quite quite aware of the things that I'll be having going on around me. You know what I mean?
Salute, Cat Woo. Cat Lee Woo.
Yeah, very aware. Part of the discipline. You must know
Salute.
what's going on around you always. Yeah, even the crickets. So I can spot one right there, like we at war. You feel me? I'm very, very,
That was
very
funny as hell to me. That's why I timed that
cognitive.
one.
and very
But you said
cognitive
we at
person.
war. That shit was
And
funny
I
to
go
me.
to war with anything that is disrupting my peace.
I tend to step
Anything.
on the show I missed. But yeah,
And
that
them
was
crickets be disrupting my peace.
hmm.
So I go to war with them too. But yeah, so that's right now. That's what the score is right now. Um, Now we can move forward. What time is it? Yeah, it's time to move forward. So this little snippet is not gonna be that long, but we are gonna talk about he was a young man back there, back then a little bit. But it's actually a freaking game. I remember this game because um, this was around the time that I really started getting into basketball. Um,
I know where you're going with it. I figured it out a little bit. I think maybe.
um, Let me finish. When I was younger, I had certain family members, cousins, brothers, fathers, that always used to make it seem like you couldn't be into, if you are a girl, you couldn't be into certain things. Sports was one of them. Obviously, they failed. I mean, obviously, they failed. But this is around the time that I really started getting into basketball, which is the irony of what my life is right now. Um, how often I talk about sports and even the direction I'm going in professionally, the irony. But yeah. So in this year, we were about 15 years old. Um, no eight seeded team had ever beaten a one seeded team in the NBA playoffs. Heading into the playoffs, the Seattle Supersonics were the best team in basketball and ready for a title run. Unfortunately, they ran into the super hot Denver Nuggets, who pulled off the biggest upset in NBA history, beating the Sonics on their home court in the fifth game that went into overtime. That moment is forever memorialized by the Nuggets. I know that kills freaking. I'll talk about him another day, but memorialized by the Denver Nuggets and center Matumbe. I can't even get his name out right now.
Dikembe
Dag
Mutombo.
nabbit.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Makembe Matumbo. Let me finish. I got it. Makembe Matumbo. I get tongue tied sometimes. That happens. I can't help that. That's a natural thing. Clutching the ball and laying on the ground in pure ecstasy. Not today. That's why the title is what it is. That is who we are talking about. I mean, well, whom we are talking about. We're talking about the team and how exciting for them that was. Just, they probably couldn't even believe it happened. Like, when you play sports, there's a certain level at, like, I know cheerleading is considered not a sport to many of you guys, but even we have competitions, okay? And when you're going up against another squad, another team, and you're competing, and I just only imagine on that high of a level. Mind you, I was 15, and I was just like, wow, this is different. You feel me? And I was like, okay, I like this sport because I like the competitiveness. Um, but I can only imagine how that moment felt to them. And that's what I have to say. Your turn.
All right. I didn't know where Not Today was going to. I couldn't figure out the angle. But as soon as you say NBA, I'm like, oh, I know exactly where this is going.
Hmm.
And it is a classic sports moment. It's nothing
Hmm.
you can take away. And it became a thing, a big, big thing.
Hmm.
Because Dikembe Mutombo was one of them players for his height and size. And
I
he
was gonna
wasn't
say he was
a
tall as hell. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, he didn't really have height, but for his size, he was a dead ass defensive player.
He
He was not an
was
offense.
tall. He
Yeah,
wasn't short.
no, he was tall, but he wasn't big. He wasn't like Shaq. Shaq is a whole different
No,
thing,
everybody
but
is
him and
not.
Shaq had battles too, just like Akeem Olajuwon. No, there's always a funny thing between Shaq, who's Black American, and Africans who come play basketball. There is a thing behind it. That's another good thing you
Let's
could
go
think.
back to them now. I don't want to stray
All right, so
because
the
we got
King
a
of
lot of other
Mutombo,
things. Uh-huh.
he was a defensive excellent player. He could
Right.
block, he protected the hoop. For
Right.
real. The thing that I think, and this is just my assumption, the thing I think he learned about being around Black Americans is trash talk.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he would have just naturally been a trash talker. But when he's seeing the people, the way they trash talk, he developed his own thing.
Yeah. That's why we got
The
that.
finger wave, the look at you down.
Hey.
Yeah. And all that shit. Because I think him coming and just being a good defensive player, I think he realized, like, oh, I got to be somebody. And in the
Right.
sense of, because the cool thing about the NBA to some people is the fact that you don't wear a helmet, everybody can see you, and your actions mean a lot more than just in the NFL. You get to do a touchdown dance. Baseball, if you hit a home run, that's just like nobody can do anything until you just run your base.
Right.
But in basketball, you could emote a lot more at
Right.
during the game. And I
Right.
think that was the thing that he kind of understood, like, oh, these, and I don't know what words he used, but talking negatively or saying quote unquote disrespectful things is kind of the
Trash
thing to
talking
do.
is cool.
Yeah,
Right.
trash talking is cool and it's acceptable. And
Yeah.
I think he developed the very perfect thing. The only thing that's always funny, if you ever heard the Kimmy Mutombo talk, it was like the most horrible shit to hear him talk though.
It is, but that's that broken English. That's all.
But he figured out not today.
Yeah. That was that was a good one for him, and I liked how they coined that and how they, how he had commercials and shit behind
Yeah,
that shit. You feel me with them
exactly.
long ass fingers. Not
Yep.
too. He went far and he did a lot of things and he had a very successful career. Um,
And,
and
well,
I can appreciate that. What I was getting ready to say was on the Nuggets tip, though. I know that hurt Carmelo a little bit.
yes,
'Cause
yes.
that's the moment that'll always be immortalized forever when it comes to Denver.
Yeah, because they was on a hot streak, they was on a run. And it's one of them things where if you are kind of in the favor of all the sports talkers and the analysts and all that stuff, but then you run into something because it just doesn't work. And if they could be on the no, not Carmelo Anthony. This is a Sonics. Hold on. I was confused.
I said, by the Nuggets.
Am I mixing him up with
And Melo played for the Denver Nuggets. That's why I brought him up. And he never
what did
won
I,
a championship with the Nuggets
yeah. Wait, why did I think of Seattle also? Because what you gotta play for?
because they were playing the Sonics and the conversation that we having
Oh,
about the situation.
okay, my bad. I got lost real quick. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, if your team is the one that's supposed to win, and you are on the road to winning, and all of a sudden you hit a bump in the road, and that bump breaks the rim, throws the tire off, and you can't get it back, and then somebody makes a posterizing moment, or a super memorable moment. That's what happens. The
Yeah.
finger wag, the not today, and you suppose you was, because I remember when Carl Anthony was supposed to be like the premier person coming up in the league too. But you ran into Mount Matumbo, that's usually called Mount Matumbo. You ran into Mount Matumbo, and it was not today, not today.
I don't think he ever when it comes to Denver and Melo, I don't think he ever had that moment because he never had that team. That's the whole thing too. I think we always need to remember that there's no iron team. You feel me? You don't win championships because you got one star player
Mhm.
or you got two star players. You win championships because you have a team and they work together and coordinate to win the game.
Yes,
And I think that when it came down to Melo, he was the star at the time that he came in. You feel me? And fellow Baltimorean, so I'm gonna hold him down. You feel me? But he was the star. You feel me? When he got there, so he really ain't had a setup that, you know, it wasn't never set up for him like that. You feel
I
me?
don't ever think that Carmelo Anthony carried himself like that. Give me
I
what
didn't
talking
say
about.
he carried himself like that. I said he was the star. He was the franchise player.
Yes, but
Nobody, no, because then
is
he
it a
went to
fault?
Team USA and played with a whole bunch of franchise players and they won. You feel me? No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, and this is what I'm asking. Do you think that the actual management of the team made the issue of he's going to be the one? Because it reminds me a lot of other people
No, I
that
think they do. They did what most teams and a lot of teams do, even in football and any other sport. They pick players that they think are going to be beneficial to the team that are not. I think that's what happened.
facts. All right, I agree with that.
You feel me? That happens in most sports. That's happened with the Ravens. I'm starting to question coaching here for a
Mhm.
second, but they still my team. I just some heads need to roll after that
Okay.
game.
All
But
right.
it happens on the Ravens. We had a time period where it was happening all the time on the Ravens. That's how we got freaking Flacco. That's how we got uh what's his name? Kyle. I don't even know what that child name. The boy who dribbled all the time. That's how we got these players. You feel me? Because a lot of times the general managers, the people who are in charge of hiring the athletes, picking the athletes, make a decision. And they like, all right, he was ranked this. He won the Heisman. Or he was, ranked this, a number one draft pick and this, and then they go based upon those things sometimes and they pick the wrong people. But it's luck of the draw. You don't know what they're going to be like until you actually get them on the team, on the court, or on the field, working with the other players to see what their dynamic is going to be like. That's why I go back to there is no I in team,
No,
because
there's no.
everybody got to work together and you got to see what the dynamic is going to be once they are together. Then you then drafted this person and you don't got the other elements.
The chemistry.
Sometimes it's you spent way too much money on this mother effer. I could cuss now. Or you just spent way too much money on this motherfucker. Now your budget ain't set up for you to spend that much money on other motherfuckers that you need. So
Yeah.
now you gotta kind of finesse it and just get, you know, pick from here to here to here. It'd be all kinds of reasons, but that's what I really think happened in that situation. You got a star athlete, a great draft pick, but once you do that, then you also got to worry about the other team members that are already there. Then you got to worry about the other people that you drafted as well. It's just like a whole. It's the politics of sports.
It's also the puzzle a little bit to me because I will say this in fact to Dikembe Mutombo. He was just the name of the team, but I don't think he thought he was a star of the team. But he played his position, he played his role as
Right.
best he could. So there was no question. Now, I think it's kind of backwards when they do build around somebody because this is going to be our star. But you still got to look at all those things because, particularly in the NBA, it's always kind of funny now because there's no individual. Well, there are individual stars, but NBA teams now because there's so much money involved, they just build teams. But some of them stars don't even get along compared to
Uh,
like jump a
None
little
of
bit.
them. A lot of them never got along. That's not now. That's always.
Well,
You think when Magic and Kareem first got together, got hooked up, they was the best of friends? No, the fuck they weren't. Kareem didn't like nobody.
but it comes to
He
respect
had
is
to
given where
build that
respect is earned.
rapport.
Yeah, respect is given, respect is earned.
Then you had a situation that Gilbert Arenas had with old boy. Oh, that story was so sad with the guns in the locker room.
The guns in the locker room.
Yeah, that we'll talk about that another day. But we had that situation. Nobody ever. How Shaq and Kobe ain't even get along like that at first. Nobody really ever gets
But
along. You know
I
what I mean?
guess
Like that's not a thing. I think when it boils down to it, you came to do a job, so that's what they going to tell you, whether you like a motherfucker or not.
facts. I
You get
agree.
paid millions of dollars to do a job, so you
Yes.
kind of get over that part, and you kind of play together. whether you like each other or not, because that's what you get paid to do. Um,
I don't know about
I
that,
don't
but I
think it
do.
always got to do with people's feelings. Everything ain't a feeling thing. But when you
I mean,
getting paid
sometimes,
millions, it's definitely not a feeling thing. You got to come to work, do your job.
but I think there's an equal part of it too, where some people are like, if I'm the star, why are you bringing this other person in? I think
Yeah,
now it's
people be
different.
thinking all kinds of things, but the reality is, if you got a job to do, do your damn job. Fuck your feelings.
But I think
People be
if you
too
a person that
happy
knows,
into people's feelings too much. Like,
and that's the thing I'm saying, I think if the one person that is the person that's just doing their job, the Kingdom Gumbo did his job.
yeah,
I
like
don't think he had any
he's
issue taking part
also
in
an
the
African, and they don't deal with shit the same way that a lot of Americans do. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. No, I agree. I agree.
They don't, and that's real. And I'm not gonna say that it's bad that we deal with things the way that we deal with things, but different cultures, different ways of dealing with things, different ways of being taught to deal with your emotions.
Yes, 100%. I
He
agree.
might have went home a many a days pissed the fuck off, ready to chop somebody's head off and feed him to the lions. But
The Alliance.
one
He,
thing that I do know about a lot of people, I don't know about all Africans, but a lot of Africans, is that work ethic is instilled in them. It's embodied in them. So no, I'm not always going to be happy at work, but I have a job to do and I came here to do it.
Mhm.
So fuck feelings. I wish more people live like that. You feel me? Get out their feelings and get into, you know what I mean, the business at hand. We handling business. You feel me? Ain't
Yeah,
no feelings in business.
that's true.
None.
And, and I
How
think
you feel about things don't make the business run.
correct.
Do we want you to have a awesome productive day, and do we want you to have some level of happiness? Absolutely, but there are no feelings in business. Well, you know what, we got to get the job done, so you just gonna have hurt feelings. We got to run the business.
Yeah.
That's
And
all it
I
boiled down to.
and I do think that Kim Mutombo, he was on that where I'm a perfect center defender. This is my job. This is what I do.
I
He
don't
was
think,
not
man, he
surrounded
just
by.
wanted to do his job. I don't think that he even thought perfection, because nobody's perfect. Even they understand that. I came to do my goddamn job, and I'm gonna try to do my job by the best means that I can. I'm gonna have an off day. I'm gonna have a good day. You know what I mean? Like, I came to do my job.
So, all right, let me flip it a little bit. Do you think the excitement and everything with Carmelo Anthony was more than he was ready for at the time? This is straight sports talk.
No, not really. But that's something that we would say for another day, because we are hitting on time.
Okay.
That's another conversation for another day. I'm gonna bring that back though. No, I think, again, I'm gonna go back to my original statement. It's surroundings, the environment, who's around you, who you playing with. Do I think he was another ball hog? Yes, for sure. But I don't think that he wasn't ready, because he had a great career. He just didn't win any championships, and that's it. The boy is he handled it the best way he could until the end when he started cheating and stuff. But he handled it the best way he could. He played ball to the best of his ability. His name is a household name. Who don't know Carmelo Anthony? Um, he had a long lasting career with not too many major injuries or anything like that. He became a role model, and now look, his son is in the seat. You feel me? So I don't. I think that people have too many high expectations. Everybody's not going to win championships,
Facts.
but you can come in and be one of the best players that you can be. You can't. Everybody can't win a championship. So I don't really have no. Yeah, nah. He did the best of his ability. I think that's what that is. Maybe he was not meant to win a championship. Maybe his son will carry on. Maybe Kyan will carry on the legacy and win the championship for the family. You feel me? Like maybe we don't know, but I think he did the best that he could do, and that's that. And I think that us as human beings gotta stop expecting Superman shit out of a human being. He just has a wonderful gift. That don't mean that he can do the things that everybody thinks that he's supposed to do. Man, he's not Superman. He's a human being. I know he is a human being. He used to be, but my brother played the ball against him back in the day.
Hmm.
The
Really?
one that you keep trying to entice me to give a CD back to that's never going to get it. Yeah, him. So,
I'm on his team.
yeah, wow. I don't care.
I
My
know.
point is, he ain't no team. He ain't never getting the ball. I mean, he ain't never getting a CD back.
Look, I love how that sporty cat. He ain't never get the ball hog.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I did, but he ain't never getting it back. So we could get past all that. Um, but I've seen this young man play. You know what I'm saying? He's a human being. He was playing at the Dome. He's a human being. You feel me? Oh man, that's back when Baltimore basketball was lit. Oh my gosh, that's before they started shutting down all the rec centers and stuff here. Yeah, it was lit. Well, the Dome still, I think they still do something. I don't think they were
So did
shutting it
y'all? Because we didn't
because
have
it's
one like
an
that.
iconic spot here in Baltimore. Behind,
Oh, I was gonna say because we didn't have nothing like that down here. But I know like New York with the Rucker and all that mess
yeah,
that
it
they
was
used
something
to.
like that.
Y'all had
Like
like that
we
for real?
had different parks,
Oh, okay.
but it wasn't just no one park here in Baltimore. It was multiple parks spread throughout the city, and different teams went to different places to play. Like it was like a whole organized little basketball system. We had the best summers ever. Summers was lit. Uh, the memories. Summers were lit. But yeah, it wasn't just no one location. Like, yeah, the Rock are big in New York, but here it was multiple. The Dome would be, I guess, like the Rocker in comparison,
Okay.
but it was multiple areas. And then them teams will come from there to there and play them teams. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's how it was because we did have parks with rec centers. That was like the thing. You feel me? Although our rec centers was little as shit, but we did have parks, little parks with rec centers and basketball courts, as a lot of neighborhoods do. You feel me? But that was good old days. But yeah, I'm not. Damn, I can't believe I was getting ready to say I'm not giving him the ball.
You did say that. You said
My
that's
my brother would dust me off when it come to basketball. He nice. He was nice. He was nice, nice, nice. And crazy part, I told the story before. I told it again. Somebody who I'm currently actually doing business with at this moment and friends with. I was on the varsity team when my brother was on the JV team in high school, and their coach used to make them play each other. So I could tell you that person. I could tell you is nice for sure. That's number 10. I could tell you for sure he was nice back in the day. And then my brother was nice as well. So I would never try to step on a basketball court with my brother, nor would I would never do number 10. He'd break my ankles. But yeah. No, no. You don't try to play somebody who played overseas in college ball and not. You don't do that. But um, yeah, my brother was nice back in the day, but he's never getting that CD back. He ain't that nice. And you want to play me for the CD? How no, nigga? You just ain't getting it back because I'm Debo. Oh, sorry.
damn. Talking about what CD? You know the one that I let you borrow. What CD?
Yeah. What CD?
Damn.
What CD?
Can't be like, all right, look, I ain't stepping the court, but I'm gonna bully everybody but everything else. You gonna answer my call. This is my CD. And you gonna come see me. When I call, you better answer. Jeez.
Yeah. Sorry,
Mm.
you will acknowledge me to that. Sorry. My bad. I
Uh,
got a little hostile. But that's how that goes. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm thankful for my low life was life, and that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Um, but yeah, that's that. So anyway, it is time to get to these love notes. I would like to say before let me thank you to anybody who's watching for Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, um, or Rumble. Soon to be our network, our own very own network. But thank you for watching. We appreciate that very, very, very much. I'm saying that because I'm already putting stuff on the network as we speak, but whatever. I would like to thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. And so if they happen to go and watch later on this same episode on that network, I would like them to be like, oh, she was talking to us. Yes, I was. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I do, I do, I do. Um, but these people I'm about to talk to, oh, they're exceptional. So I say, mm, I'm gonna give a piece of advice in a minute, but these people I'm about to talk to, they're exceptional, and they're the reason why I really hold on 1 second. I just saw something I did not want to see. Gotta make sure it's okay. Good, good, good. All right, these people, um, they're the reason why I keep going. They were here before I started doing the video thing. Let's start with that. They are what I base my measurement. They are my metrics of success, low key. To be honest with you. Now I love to be everywhere else. It's cool to be seen and all of that. But these people, they listen. They don't know what I look like, but they come back and they listen, and I see it every time I look at the data. I see it. I see who comes back, how often they come back, what episodes they're listening to the most, and I appreciate them so much for it. So, um, with that being said, and then I'll follow up with what I got to say about that in a minute. But with that being said, I appreciate them so much, and they are the reason that I keep going because they're here, and they're bringing the numbers. They're bringing me my numbers, and so I appreciate them so much for it. And so, oh yeah, I got a song for y'all coming real soon too. Um, to introduce y'all from now on. But I love them. I honestly, genuinely love them for holding it down the way they do. And so, I like to give them thanks. Of course, a girl does diligence, and you could see me or you could watch me however you want to get it. But they're the reason why I've kept going for as long as I have, and we're in what, year 5, going on 6. They're the reason because they hold it down. They come back, they listen, they show love. So yeah, these people, I want to thank them so much. It is now time to get to these love notes. It is. I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. We used to go back and forth about it. And then one day, what we realized is there's no love unless you come to a compromise. And so we came to the compromise, and now we call it love notes. Your theme song coming soon. We call it love notes. Doc also used to say I used to have a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I didn't. It was a lot of papers though. This is why I'm saying why I said what I said in the first place. It was a lot of papers, but in all fairness, it was a lot of cities, states, countries, territories on those papers. I couldn't even go down a list of what was on them papers back then right now because it's way more than that. I couldn't do that. It's too many. So we condensed it down. We don't do the papers no more. And you know, we make it look better now. It's cute now. It's real cute. Now we do this. I'm gonna get to it in a second. Yeah, it's real cute now. Don't play with us. We don't do that no more. We learn. We learn. We learn. Now we do this. Yeah. Hi, it's love is all love. Thank you for the love. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Shout out to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, and Belgium. I love you guys so much. You guys are extraordinary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. Thank you for the love. I love you. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, Morocco. Hi. Hey guys. Hey, I love you. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, Latvia. Hi. Hey. I'm just saying hi to everybody, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for all of this love. It's extraordinary. And I see so many of you guys keep coming back and listening to man. Um Hungary, Greece, Denmark. Hold on. I got you, Jamaica. Um Slovakia, Ukraine and Peru, high bulls. Italy, Egypt, Malta, Tanzania, Colombia, Cambodia, Trinidad, Tobago, Israel. Hi. Hey, welcome to anybody who's new here. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And I see you coming back, a couple of y'all. Bulgaria, Cote d'Ivoire, and Palestinian territory occupied. That messed my daughter head up the other day. She was like, "What does that say, Mom?" And I was like, "Palestinian territory occupied." She said, "Ain't that the country next to Israel?" I said, "Yeah, that's why I need them to get it together. Can't we all just get along? That's why I need them to get it together. So we can all commune and be happy together. That's why I needed to get it to them. I need, because there's a couple of people that's on this list. Russia, Ukraine, y'all are on the list too. I need all of that. I need us to come together and love each other. I do. That's what I'm into. Love, not hate. Ain't no room for hater, no room for haters over here. I need us to love on each other. That's all we gotta do. Is love on each other. Let's get to what Doc had said. I was getting ready to get into my Beatles and say, all we need is love. All we need is love. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I told you I'm a very diverse girl. I don't only listen to hip hop, I listen to all genres. Anyway, Doc has said, top flight, catch the vibes. Love sometimes is a championship. What? Love sometimes is a championship. Hog it if it feels good. I'm just saying, all we need is love. That's crazy. All we need is love. That's it.
Hog the ball. Hog the ball. What you say? I'm not. That shit was funny.
I ain't passing shit. It's like, nah.
You had a Freudian slip
If I
there.
played basketball, I would definitely be passing the ball because I want to win.
This,
Shit.
all right.
I want to win, but I ain't
Hog the
passing
ball.
that CD back though. Now it just came out as ball because we was talking about basketball. Then I started talking about my friend who is working on his podcast, and he played basketball, or he coached basketball and trained and stuff. So it just became a whole thing.
That's fine.
Oh,
I'm
became
glad.
a whole thing.
I just thought it was
And then the
funny.
ball part just slipped out. Like, nah, I
Number
ain't giving
10.
him the
Number
ball. Oh,
number
sorry.
10. Number
I
10.
mean, CD. He ain't getting it.
Number 10. I paid
D-ball.
attention to what you were saying. You Devo. All
What
right.
ball?
All right. Cat Lee Woo. Protect your neck.
What ball? Anyway, Doc has said we worldwide share the ball. What ball? Woo said not today. Not today. Yes, I love these today. They are funny. What ball? Listen, Doc has said hit that like button. Tune in, live show, radio show, get the app. Man, now you about to have to tune into the network. You gotta have to go over there and listen to the everything that we got going on. We not playing with y'all. And my name is Kate Lee Wu, and I approve this message. I do. I definitely do. I approve this message. Thank you. Thank you for my extra bling, sir. You know a girl like a little extra bling, yeah. Oh, my bad. But yeah. Yeah, they was some good ones today. I would ball.
No, it's easy to work off of your 40 years sleep because you realize what you said, and I don't think you like what you said, but you realize I did say that. My
Who don't
assumption.
like what? I don't be caring about that. I don't be in my feelings about too much that. I don't.
No, it's not in your feelings. It's what you really said. You like, wait, I did say that because it was
Yeah, it
funny.
wasn't a like thing though. I just don't give a I
I
mean,
said I like what you said, but it was
uh,
funny because you kind of realized I did say that. I did say ball instead of
I
saying
meant
CD or
CD, but
I know.
no, that's what my head was at that in that moment. Like I meant CD. I didn't mean ball. Damn it. Goddamn basketball. Listen. Make sure y'all prepare yourselves for this new podcast coming out. It is called Ask Me How I Know. It's some pretty good content coming out of there. Um Pretty good content. Just going from the whole basketball career, life, health, wellness, mental health. It's a combination of things. I think a lot of people, if you like sports, you'll like it. If you just want to figure out how to center yourself, might even learn some things about yoga up over there. So that's the name of that podcast. It's coming soon. We are working on it. We've been working actually we've been working on it all week. And I'm not tonight, but tomorrow I'm probably gonna work on some things tomorrow too. So just be prepared for that. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So that's the podcast that I can give you the name of right now. The other one is still under wraps until we finish getting some things together. Um but that podcast will be on the network as well as some other content, some sports related content and things of that nature. So yeah, it's happening. So yeah, Doc, I know I keep
Mhm.
saying this, but we gotta have this conversation, baby.
About
I'm
what?
gonna shoot you an email, or I'm gonna have to call you or something, because we gotta have this conversation. Uh, yeah, we gotta have this conversation. And I keep saying it. And because I'm talking about this network thing, we definitely gotta have this conversation. But it is what it is. I don't want to have it on camera though. It's some things that I really just don't
Oh,
like to
everything.
discuss on camera. So that's an outside conversation. But yeah, it is what it is. What it is. It's time for me to say a few things. Like, cause I've been skipping over them lately. I gotta get my life together. Sickness don't agree with me at all. And then
I
the
don't know.
crazy part is I'm the person in my household who rarely gets sick.
Same.
But if I do get sick, it's probably because somebody else in here got sick and I'm catching the back end of it. It's not horrible, but it's like, ew, who wants to be sick? Nobody. I
I don't
don't.
think I was necessarily sick. I know what happened. My sister brought me a crawfish boil, and
Uh,
I technically can't eat a lot of shellfish, and I did,
oh,
because I have not. I've been good lately, so I haven't really. But just like I can't eat a lot of crab. I can't eat a lot of shrimp, but it was
oh,
crawfish,
you
and
need to cut it out then, because there's
sometimes I
no
can be
reason.
hard.
Yeah, wow, a hard head make a soft behind. You know what they
It,
say.
yeah, I know. It look. It's sometimes
And
look.
look,
No, I won't.
it made your ass soft that day.
3 days in a row, and I was mad because I was
Yeah.
ready for everything, but I was like, I have a headache. I don't know why. My eye
Cause
got
you ate
puffy.
that damn crawfish, which I
It
love
was good
crawfish.
though, but I know
Mhm.
what I did, and because
I
I
love
know how to.
seafood, period. So I'm glad that I do not have that allergy because it would hurt my soul
I
to
grew up
not
eating
be
low
able to
country.
eat some seafood.
I grew up eating low country boys and shit. It's just that it didn't work out for me this time.
I
But
like
it wasn't.
listen, that would kill me. I've always lived off the coast.
Me
everywhere
too.
I've lived.
Okay.
I've always North Carolina. When I grew up in North Carolina, I grew up in a town called Onslow County.
Mhm.
I was born in Camp Lejeune Naval Base, which is
What?
on the beach.
Oh yeah.
I need my seafood. I would die. I would absolutely die if I couldn't eat. I live in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, for real. I know, and I
I
generally
would
when I
die.
see, I don't,
But
I
no,
don't.
I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people that live here too that cannot have shellfish. One of my friends, whom are also partnering up with to do some things, had a shellfish allergy for a long time, and finally it's gone, and he can eat seafood, and he's been having the time of his life ever since.
It's a balance. Like I don't have an allergy. No, it's more. It's not. I have an allergy, but it's just the reaction that sometimes occurs, especially if I'm not being responsible the same way with my medication. Because sometimes I'll be like, "Oh shit, I forget," and that's what
Yeah,
happens. But they know I will eat.
yeah. Well, now we know what it is. Cut it out.
But
Um,
it was dope though. She gave
cut
me
it
a.
out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
All right,
Um,
cat
Listen,
leave.
join the conversation. You could do that by calling the number 443-551-5963, 443-551-5963. You can also shoot a text to that same number. If you call in, it'll be live on air. If you send a text, it will be read out loud. And if you drop a comment, it'll be on the screen and read out loud. So, yeah, do all of that. There's a million ways to get in contact with me, but I'm going to just give you a nudge. Here are two. Hit us up, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. And we'll talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about, baby, like, share, and subscribe. No, I'm not going to do that way. You know I don't like it like that. I like it like this. Sorry. I'm sick, but I ain't that sick. I like it like this. Um,
Tell him.
Wait. I do. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription that we can get. We do that. That's how I like it. I don't like it the other way. I mean, I like it scrolling on the screen afterwards, but that's how I like it. Uh, Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. That's my mom's. Let me mute it real quick. 1 second, moms.
So if y'all don't know, please, if y'all are the audio listeners and y'all can hear me, I don't know if y'all can or not, but y'all can tune in. There is live shows for real. It's on Twitch and Ambitiously the podcast. It is on YouTube and Ambitiously the podcast. It is also
All right.
available.
Now, Doc, you always gotta fill the ad. They'll be all right. If I say I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Trying to be the
Um,
glue of the show, man.
no, they know that I live a real life, and if my mother is calling, they can wait 1 second, sir. Um, Anyway, check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Join our coffee community while you are over there, although I don't know if that's going to be the reason why you should join that anymore because we in a network and there's no censorship and I can say whatever the fuck I want to say on there. But while you over there, do that too because I want you to be a part of the community. Um, Period. But anyway, big shout out to our DJ Rukazy. Rukazy. We got much love for you, baby. And I want to thank you and let you know how much we appreciate you. And another fire mix will be coming this Friday, so be prepared to listen. And let us know how you feel about the mixes. We would like to know. He would like to know. I would like to know. We would like to know. Let us know. Um. Anyway. Yeah, all right. So it's time for me to say the things that I say every night when I wrap this show up, which is mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business, except for on Media Mondays, where I tell you everybody's business because I'm nosy and I want you to be nosy with me. It's fine. It's fine. Um, it's absolutely fine. Tap in. I try not to tell people's business, but sometimes it's warranted. It happens. Shit happens. Not intentional, but warranted. The wiretap, yeah, I'm definitely telling your business. If you have a court case that's high profile enough for me to give a shit about it, and I can pull it, and your file disgusting, disgraceful, despicable, nasty, filthy, heinous, sinister, diabolical. Um, Take it away, Doc. I don't know. I'm sorry enough.
You could be perverted, you could be wicked, you could be immoral, you could be menacing. Cause and I didn't even finish the
Okay,
rest of it. You could
go ahead, man.
be
Let's see what else.
malicious, and I'll finish my last one and say this. But those are things that, yeah, because that means like there's something in you. I don't know what it is.
It's
Cat may
just
not know what it is. It
it
can
ain't
just
on
be
you.
something
It's
in you.
in you. But yeah, if you any of those things, you have a court case, I could pull it, and I want to read it. We're reading it. That's just as simple as that. Wired, Wet and Wired is more of our business. Tomorrow, it is our opinion based upon a movie, a documentary that some friends of mine released, and I would like to talk about it before they actually come on the show. Um, so that's that. And if you make it on an episode of Cattails, please know that I am telling your business, but I'm changing the names. And nobody knows it's you until you say something or until you call me to call yourself approaching me about anything. I don't get approached. Call yourself to approach me about anything, and if you do that, and in turn, I will be blasting you. Like, let me tell y'all what happened, and I'm gonna tell it. So don't call me. Don't send me no messages because I will tell it. Um, just shut your mouth. Nobody has to know a shit. Nobody has to know. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? They're never gonna know. I change everybody's names. They're never gonna know unless you come out and you say some crazy stuff that you shouldn't be saying. Now they know. Um, and that's that. Um, yeah, they're never gonna know. Uh, and what you say, Doc?
Hit dog will holler.
Amen. They will. Go ahead and holler, bitch. Oh, it's really, I really don't give a shit. I say it anyway. I'm just trying to be nice. I
I
be
know.
trying to talk people. I really don't be giving a shit about as much as you think I give a shit about. I don't.
I know.
I'm probably like one of the, and I hate when people say it, but then I realize why they say it because maybe I am. It's been known that we as Libras are very nonchalant. It is what it is. We don't give a fuck about nothing. As long as it don't disturb our peace, we cool. Um, but other than that, mind your business. Love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that love, they need that encouragement. They need you to have their backs regardless of whatever. Um, they just need you to be there for them and hold them down. That's what they need. And I don't care what age they are, they're always going to need you. If you're their parent, they are always going to need you. So let them babies know that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. It's your job as a parent to be their backbone and encouragement. I ain't saying coddle them, but I am saying have their backs. Um, if they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever it is that they do over there at NASA. I don't know. I know this. Get yourself a telescope, a good one, not the kind that you look through your neighbor's windows with, you perv. Get you a good one. May require a little bit of assembly, comes with scopes, beams, lenses, and some of them come with apps. Mine does. High net, y'all. Um, Put it together, take it outside, and go discover some stuff with your kids. You never know what you might discover. A comet, a meteor, an asteroid. I hope all of which are going past you, not coming towards you. That's a frightening thought. Um, a planet that they say is not a planet anymore, but fuck you, it's a planet. As long as I'm alive, it's a planet in my head. Because I don't care. It's a planet to me. It was a planet when I had to make that solar system as a planet. A UFO. Listen, if you do come across a UFO, this message is not necessarily for you, but for the beings that beam you up or down. I do not want to go. Unless you have a better place than this shithole we live in right now called Earth, it has to be way better than this. Other than that, I don't want to go. I do have a neighbor who is ripe for the plucking though. She's ready. She's ready. You can have her. Other than that, leave me where I am alone. Um, and that's that. If they want to work for NASCAR, telling me about NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, engineer, or whatever the hell else they do at NASCAR, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that they have a need for speed, and at one point in time, muscle car was king in there. Muscle car. Listen, I just saw a 19. I think it was a 1966 Chevelle today. Oh my gosh, so sleek and sexy. Anyway, um, yeah, muscle car always king in my book. You know what I'm saying? Put the pedal to the metal. They weren't talking about the shit y'all driving right now. They was talking about them cars, the ones made from metal. You know, put the pedal to the metal. Anyway, uh, whatever it is that they want to do, you should encourage them, have their backs, and let them babies know that they have the greatest of all times. It's your job as a parent. Do it. Okay, just do it. Um, it is now time for your fair warning. It is.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
I hate that it says may. I hate that it says may because it's gonna include some explicit language. It is. Like right now, say the fucking your lane, my lane, your lane not the fucking same. It's not the same. Your lane is the fuck over there. My lane is the fuck over here. Say the fucking your shit. Stay. That's your shit. You jump in my lane, you're gonna get something that you do not want. I promise you. Do not break the glass. Do not push the button. Don't even try to touch the shit. Because it doesn't work out for anybody in testing, playing the game, shooting the dice, none of that. It don't work out that way. Don't break the glass, don't push the button, or you're gonna get her and you don't want her. Like, why would you do that? For what? That don't even make sense. Some people just jackasses, just natural jackasses, because they don't get it. I'm trying to help you out. Take my help. You don't want her. You want her. Hold on. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. Plus, she come with a 2-for-1 special. You get her, you get, hey, you big purr bitches. You get her. Hey, you big purr bitches. You get her. Listen. If Cat is purring, Cat is a happy, happy, happy girl. You want the meow, you want the purr. You do not want the roar. The roar major in danger. Danger. Okay. And plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for Doc. I don't need that for you. I don't need that for we. So just stay the fuck in your lane and everything is cool, copacetic. I'm not gonna go in on Petty Boots today like I normally would. I think he's heard it enough. His boy won an Emmy for this song about him. I think that's enough punishment. Although I'll never get over this court thing. It's enough punishment. That's why you should pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. Some battles you just gotta be like, you know what, you got that. That's you. That's you. Because some shit you just can't control. It's not under your control. It's not for you to control. So just pick and choose your battles wisely. Plus, he a liar anyway. He said he studied rat beefs for rat battles for a living. He studied. Liar. No, you didn't. Because if you did, then you would know that Mobb Deep told you a long time ago that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. They said you can run Petty Boots, but you can't high five in these streets that we done took. They said baby Caligula, little boots that you walking with your head down, scared to look. They said Drake, you shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway cooked, scared to death, you scared to look. Listen, you lied. Mama say, Mama sama makusa. Mama say, Mama sama makusa. Worry about the war, fuck the battles. That's all I gotta say about that. Worry about the war, fuck the battles. You can't win them all, Jack. You ain't gonna be the champion of them all. Worry about the war. I'm worried about the war. Fuck them battles. Yeah, fuck them battles. Listen, be you. Be amazingly you. Be wonderfully you. Be authentically you. Be amazingly you. But be you at the end of the day. Even if they tell you that they hate the way that you walk, talk, and dress. Listen, two of them things, don't worry about them too much. But the talking shit, worry about that shit. Stay your ass out of court. Don't be making up fake accents. And just shut the fuck up sometime. How about that? And then everything will be cool. Uh Listen, what they eat don't make you shit. What you eat don't make them shit either. So yeah. Yeah. Um, you can't make people happy. You can't. Happiness starts with that. So fuck that shit. Maybe you can spread your little happy juices over there. What if they're happy, but if they not happy, then you just wasted your juice. Why would you do that? I don't know. But yeah, you can't make them happy. I don't even try. I don't give a shit. I, I don't try. Ah, and I'm happy. Look, won't he do it? Um, Listen, you came in this world by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself, baby. Even if you are a twin, unless you the other kind of twin that I don't like to speak on. I am not a doctor, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I am. I'm not. Um, yeah, you came in by yourself, baby. No matter how you try to fix whatever it is that they feel like you should fix or tweak or make, I don't know. You ain't gonna fix it. They'll find something else to nitpick about. So, fuck that shit. That's how I feel. Listen, misery, she love company, and I like to tell that miserable bitch all the time. We be beefing. We telling that miserable bitch all the time, bitch, I don't want to be your company. Go on, go. Not outside the cat. Get the fuck away from me. I ain't doing that. Uh, and that's probably why I'm happy because I don't do none of that. And I don't allow people to do that in my space either. I mean, that's probably why I'm happy. Tell that bitch, nope, not today. Not today. That's what you tell that bitch. Lastly, dream big, dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe and go into another galaxy. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is like whatever it is that your dream or your goal or your aspirations are, don't let nobody tell you you can't because you can. Fuck them. If they say you can't, that's because they some hating ass bitches and fuck them with two dicks. That's how I feel about that. Now, after you realize and visualize the dream, plan and execute, baby, because that's the only way it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen no other kind of way. That's how you gotta do it. Doc, I thank you. I gotta go get my dogs. So I'm kind of breezing through this, but I thank you for being here, my kind sir. I
Thank you for having me,
appreciate you
madam.
so much.
With
Thank you
your
for a
dog.
lovely,
You ready
another
for school
lovely.
tomorrow?
Yeah. Did you get the?
Yes, I have the link. I have the link. I gotta watch it.
Okay. That's what we'll be talking. We'll be talking about a documentary tomorrow called "I'm Sorry, Son." Um, and so yeah, I hope y'all tune in tomorrow and check out our little review. Okay. I gotta get up out of here, Doc. These dogs is driving my mom crazy. She done had them for the longest, and she like, come get these niggas. That's why she called. So anyway, I love y'all. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble, and we will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Yeah, same
Same
time, same
channel,
place.
new channel.
Bye, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. We gotta get up out of here, man. I got dogs to go seize. Bye.
Oh,